Good morning to all of you. Last period we are discussing that is budget line, budget constraint. That was the Ex into x1 plus Ey into x2 equal to m. Today's topic is indifference curve. To explain this indifference curve, I will analyze through an examples. For examples, there are the two commodities. One is commodity Y, another is that commodity X, two goods, commodity Y and commodity X, and we have to purchase both the commodities Y and X, both the commodities, and whatever the commodities will consume both X and Y goods, there will that some utility or that satisfactions. So first, whenever we are consuming that commodity of X 1 units, then commodity Y, let be that units of 16 units. That is the first combination. Already other combinations. Here is the combination where that goods Y is 16 and good X is 1 commodities. And whenever we produce that 2 units of commodities, or we will consume the 2 commodities, then the commodity Y is reduced, that is the 11. The B is the combination 11 and 2. Similarly, when we are consuming the third units of X, then the Y commodity will be 7. See the combination X commodity 3, Y commodity 7. And D is the combination when 4 units of the commodity X Y commodity will be 4. Similarly, if we consume that 5th units of goods X, then commodities Y will be 2. This is that E combination. And if we will consume that commodity goods 6th units, then goods Y will be that 1. That is that A combination. A is the combination 16 1, B is the combination 11 2, C is the combination 7 3, D is the combination 4 4, E is the combination 2 5, F is the combination 6. So all these combinations give that same satisfactions. Let me that the satisfaction or utility is 25. It means if you are consuming that 1 and 16, you will get that 25 satisfaction attitude. If you will consume good commodities 2 and 11 units of the goods Y, then you will get that same satisfaction 25. Each and every combination you will get that same satisfactions. So whenever we draw in the diagram goods X and goods Y, X and Y goods. X goods is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Y goods we are consuming, suppose that is maximum 16, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 and 18. X goods 1, Y goods 16. X goods 1, Y goods 16. This is X goods 2, Y goods 11. X goods 3, Y goods 7. X goods 4, Y goods 4. X goods 5, Y goods 2. And X goods 6, Y goods 1. Now we'll join all these points A combination point, B combination point, C combination point, D combination point, E combination point, F combination points. A is the combination 1, 16. B is the combination 2, 11. C is the combination 3, 7. D is the combination 4, 4. E is the combination 5, 2. And F is the combination 6, 1. So whenever we will draw this line or this curve, which is to be known as that indifference curve. I see that indifference curve. Simple. What is indifference curve? Indifference curve is a curve. This is a curve which shows all the possible combination of two goods. All possible combination. A is the combination, B is a combination, C is a combination, D is a combination, E is a combination, F is a combination. A combination is 116, B combination is 211, C combination is 32, D combination is 44, E combination is 52, and F combination is 61. All the possible combination of two goods, one is X, another is Y goods, which yield same level satisfaction. In my example, the satisfaction is each and every case that 25. That is called that indifference curve. That I will write here. What is indifference curve? Indifference curve is a car. A, B, C, D, E, F. When we draw these lines, then that is to be called that indifference curve, which shows or which locus, which shows all the possible combinations. All the possible combinations 116, 211, 37, 44, 52, 61. All these are the possible combinations of two goods. Of two goods. Of two goods. Goods X and goods Y. Goods X and goods Y that yield the same level of utility or satisfaction. Same level of utility or satisfaction at a given time to the consumer. That is called that indifference curve. Indifference curve is a curve which shows all the possible combination of two goods. Possible combination of two goods. This is that goods X and this is that goods Y. It means O axis represents that goods X and O axis represents goods Y. Possible combinations of two goods. A point is that 16, B point is that 211, C point is that 37, D point is that 44, like this. F point is that 61. These are the possible combinations of two goods that yield the same level satisfaction. First case it gives that same level satisfaction 25. Second B combination case it will 25 satisfaction. C case 25 satisfaction. D case 25 satisfaction. E case 25. All the level of the combination of goods X and Y, it yields that same level of satisfaction to the consumers. That is to be called the indifference curve. Again I repeat. Indifference curve is a curve which shows all the possible combination of two goods that yield the same level satisfactions or same level of utility to the consumer at a given time, is to be known as that indifference curve. And this is to be called that indifference saddles. This is to be called that indifference saddles. So what is indifference saddle? The indifference saddle is a tabular presentation. Indifference saddle is a tabular presentation. It shows the different combination of the two goods which yield that same level of satisfaction. That is called that indifference saddle. So indifference saddle is a tabular representation which show that various combination of two goods that yield that same level of satisfaction to the consumers. This is called the indifference saddles. Now it is clear what is indifference curve and what is indifference. This is called that indifference curve. Or this table is to be called that indifference saddle. So what is indifference curve? Indifference curve is a curve which shows all the possible combination of two goods that yield the same level of utility or satisfaction at a given time to the consumer. One, meaning is clear. Second is the indifference saddles. Indifference saddle is that different combination of two goods, X goods and Y goods, or X commodity and Y commodity, that yield that same level satisfaction to the consumer is to be known as that indifference saddles. Again I repeat, indifference saddle is a tabular presentation which shows the different combination of two goods, that is that X goods and Y goods, that yield that same level of satisfactions to the consumers. So whenever this schedule is represented in the diagram, is to be known as that indifference curve. Whenever this schedule represented as a diagram in the diagram is known as that indifference curve. So how we draw that indifference curve? That is the combination of two goods. It means first case, that is that 16 of Y goods and X goods is that 1. B is the combination, that is that 11 units and that 2 units of the goods X. C the combination, that is that 7 and 3. Y goods 7 and X goods is 3. D is a combination, Y goods 4, X goods 4. E is the combination, Y goods 2, X goods 5. And F is the combination, Y goods is 1, X goods is 6. So these combination 160, 211, 37, 44, 52, 61, all these point A, B, C, D and E and F. Whenever join all these points, we draw that one line. That line or that curve is to be called that indifference curve. So indifference curve is a curve which shows all the possible combination of two goods that yield the same level of utility or same level of satisfaction at a given time to the consumer. That is called the indifference curve.